Many people hitting the road for the long holiday weekend, and they will see some relief at the pump. Gas prices have declined every week of the summer, according to price tracker GasBuddy. Now, the current national average for regular gas stands at $3.83 a gallon, according to AAA. GasBuddy head of Petroleum Analysis, Patrick Haan, joins us now. So, Patrick, this is fantastic going into the holiday weekend. How long can we expect this to last for?
Well, even with the close of summer, we will still likely continue to see gas prices decline. Certainly, there is a caveat. We are entering the peak of hurricane season. There are some areas of interest out there that could eventually cause some disruption. But for now, as you point out, prices continue to fall. We show the national average here just moments ago falling to $3.79. Those lower prices will continue. Diesel prices, on the other hand, are starting to go back up a bit. But good news for motorists is that gas prices could fall another 25 to 50 cents a gallon if we can avoid some of those unexpected disruptions. I would say that could happen by Halloween or maybe Thanksgiving.
So, Patrick, what does all this mean for Labor Day travel? Do you think more people then will hit the road over the coming days?
Certainly, compared to the amount of motorists that would have said that they were going to hit the road at the start of the summer. Our summer travel survey initially had projected 33% of Americans had said they were going to be hitting the road. That number could be higher now in light of lower prices. But keep in mind, Labor Day is traditionally the weakest summer holiday for travel. Not to say that there's not going to be anyone on the road, quite the contrary, but not the numbers that may have been there for July 4. Now, having said that, I think the low gas prices will enhance some of the amount of vehicles on the road. But I do not believe we're going to see gasoline demand at a record level this Labor Day weekend.
So, Patrick, we know that there have been discussions around demand destruction and that helping contribute to the price going down. What are we seeing there?
Well, certainly, this summer has been relatively weak in terms of gasoline demand. One would have to go back almost a decade to find gasoline demand as challenged as that has been this summer. Of course, the high prices as we approached summer didn't give Americans the confidence to plan to hit the road. Now, we did see a nice break starting in mid-June, but by then most Americans had kind of solidified their plans. Prices have declined for the course of the summer, but still remain fairly elevated, some 65 cents higher than a year ago, and that likely detracted motorists from hitting the road. Keep in mind as well, economic concerns for much of the summer are likely behind the decline, not exactly giving Americans the confidence to hit the road.
So, Patrick, give us some tips. If we are hitting the road this Labor Day holiday, what can we do to save on gas?
Well, certainly shopping around. With prices having declined 11 weeks, some stations have simply lowered prices much faster than others. Using an app like Google or GasBuddy or Waze will point you to those lower price stations. If you're heading out of your state, be wary of crossing those state lines, especially with some states that have gas tax holidays. If you cross that state line, you could be leaving behind the low prices, or the lower prices could be ahead of you. Also, check out loyalty programs at gas stations. They'll save you a few cents a gallon. There's cash discounts. Some credit cards offer rebates. In addition, GasBuddy has a pay card as well that can save up to 25 cents. So shopping around and making sure you're benefiting from how you're paying.
All right, Patrick Haan, thanks so much. Always great to get your tips here.